Those of you that sells everything that you have just to travel to Europe, America, Canada, and all the rest, sell everything. You sell everything that you have. You sell your house, you sell your cars, you sell your landed properties, you sell everything, sell your businesses off just to travel to Europe, America, Canada, and all the rest. Now, I want you to listen to this video. This video is from someone that have been living in Australia living in Austria for a very long time. Listen very carefully. Before you make a decision, it's better you be informed or you ask questions. Don't just do because others are doing. Listen to this man. Get to understand what he's about to say. Thank you very much, and thank me later.
The best decision of my life is me coming back to Nigeria. I know that you guys will not understand it, but I swear to my living God, the best decision I made since I was born is coming back to Nigeria. No more bills. No more that stressful letters. No more, thinking that your salary is coming and already you have already spent them before it arrives in your account. So many bills, believe me. I know that people will not understand it, but when you are saying it, people don't understand it until you go there. And I am praying for everybody to reach there. But sometimes I realize that the most important thing that happened to my life is my wife. Because I swear to my living God, 99% of women in her age will not make that decision that they are coming back to Nigeria. I never knew that something like this would ever happen to me. I knew that 99% of men living abroad who are above 55, 60 are thinking about coming back home. But the problem is, how will they manage it? How will they share that story, that thought with their wives? Because it's a thought that women don't entertain. They don't entertain it. But my wife, the moment it came out, she said, Nkem, let's go. I'm bored here. This place is not for me. I don't like this place. What are we doing here? Can you tell me the reason why we are staying here? I said to myself, this is not me. This is not me. Because sometimes there are things that will happen to you and you are thinking, is this really happening to you? And sometimes I said, God, I'm not so righteous. I'm not a righteous man. But things that are happening to me is beyond me. How on earth would this kind of thing happen to me? My wife said, yes, let's go back to Nigeria. When women, 99%, I repeat, of women in her age will never accept that or even talked about it. But my wife said to me, Nkem, we need to move. Guys, since I came back to Nigeria, I have saved a lot of money. I live in 3 rooms and parlor. I'm paying 1,700 euros. That is only the rent. Light bill is 240 euros every month. TV bills. That is not all. If you are driving a car, because you buy your car through credit, unless you are driving 250 or 200 euro or 300 euros car, or let's say 1,200 euros car, or maybe 3, 4, 5,000 euro car. If you want to drive a good car, then it has to be on credit. That means you are paying for 5, 6 years, maybe 1,600 or 700 euro every month. You plus it with your house rent. That is financial bondage. Not only that, you are paying for your phones, because you have phones, you can't afford to go and buy it cash, so you have to take it in credit. You are paying maybe 70, 60, 30 euro. Your wife also, you are also paying 30, 50 euros. All those things are financial bondage. When I look at myself and see the condition I'm living, a lot of people say, yes, Nigeria is difficult to stay. Yes, Nigeria is difficult to stay. If you, in your mind, believe it's a difficult place to stay, it's you to make it not to be difficult. If you want Nigeria not to be difficult for you, it will never be difficult for you. But if you have that in mindset that Nigeria is difficult, believe me, go to Europe or America and see how people are living. There are people that you will see, you will say, God, please, why, what are these people doing here? Believe me, if you have not been there, you won't understand. sometimes, they say, then if you don't want to stay there, if that place is not good, come back. I have come back. So I'm not talking from that angle. That does not mean that if you have the opportunity to go there, you have to go, bro. I went there, that's why my life changed. Of course, I understand that. But I'm saying, when you go there and make it, get that thing that you want, believe me, the only place you can enjoy your life is back home without stress. Of course, they say there is stress, but when you have, like, okay, here in my house here, I don't pay rent. Even if I don't have house, how much is the rent? No, how much is the rent? I'm paying 1,700 and something euro in Austria for my rent. Calculate it since July that we relocated back to Nigeria. Calculate it and know how much I saved already. That is only house rent. I'm paying for light bills, 240 euros. Calculate it from July that we came. How much have I saved? That is not enough. Calculate the children's stores. Calculate the food we are buying in euros. You know how much you are spending. Yeah, people will say, but what about good roads? There is no roads here. There is no healthcare here. Do you know how much my wife is paying for healthcare? My wife is paying 400 euro every month for insurance. So keep that 400 euro every month as your insurance here. And tell me if you will not get the best hospital. It can only be grace. And that's why I always say my wife is the best thing that ever happened to my life. You can imagine a lady in her age decided to come back to Nigeria with her husband and the children. 99% of women in her age will not do it. Quote me anywhere. But God, now you do them. Now you run them, not be me run them. Now God run them for me. I will continue to thank you. It can only be God. People will not understand. But the truth is, whosoever find wife, find good thing and obtain favor from the Lord. That wife they are talking about is Jenny Slim. I swear to my living God, my wife is that wife they are talking about. Nothing if you tell me about this. Nothing if you tell me about this. Now I can sleep like a baby. There are so many things to do here. Business wise, everything is based on you. You have to choose, bro. You have to choose. The country is here for you to make your money. The country is here for you. So if you are living abroad and thinking that people are not coming back to Nigeria, people are coming back day in, day out. Believe me, it's only the people that are on social media that you know, but people are still coming back day in, day out. But as I said, if you are staying in Nigeria and then you think things are not working for you, then jabba. But as soon as you jabba and make whatever you want, don't allow them to tell you, hey, Nigeria is not working, Nigeria is not this, Nigeria is not that, there's no good rules. What do you mean by no good rules? If there's no good rules, then use your car and be walking on the road and come back home. No, there is no good water. Then provide your own water, because you said you have the money to come, and that's why you came back. Then provide your own water now. Don't use it as an excuse. No, there's no light here. I have solar that is giving me my AC. This room AC is never off. As far as I'm in this house, from morning to night is on. I provided a solar that can do that for me. I don't even care whether there is light. Since I came to this country, since more than 4 months now, I have never stayed in this house without light. No! I provided it for myself. As far as Lagos State is concerned, there are so many estates where you can get light 24 hours, 20 hours, 18 hours, every day. Quote me anywhere. Anyways, guy, let me allow you guys and go and eat. They have already served me plantain porridge. Let me go and eat my plantain porridge. That is it.